Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our FA Cup, Papa John's Trophy Cup special episode today, where we have got back-to-back cup games as our campaigns rumble on. So welcome back to the Grantham Town save here in Football Manager 23 with me, cwattye. I've done the intro completely arse about face today, but hey, let's just carry on, shall we? Right then folks, as I've told you what we're going to be doing, let's get into it. It is Saturday. We are playing Gillingham today in the FA Cup second round. And then we've got whoever the team is that we're playing in the Papa John's, I forget. But we'll find out in a moment, won't we? Right then, recent form analyses indicate that we're actually doing pretty decent. Jared Wagstaff's lost possession more than any other player. 139 of the 286 occasions on which we've allowed the opposition into the attacking third of the pitch have come from central position. So they're basically coming straight through the middle of the field, which means our central midfielders aren't really doing a very good job. We've conceded 4 of 17 shots attempted from inside our penalty area. That's not too bad. Only 1 of our 103 attacks that led to attempts on goal have involved Tristan de Bourne. That's not very good, is it? 0 of 12 goals have been scored whilst enjoying possession for 0 to 10 seconds, despite most commonly keeping the ball for between 50 and 60 seconds. 10 of 12 goals, right, positives for us. 10 of 12 goals have been scored from positions close to the penalty spot. That would be Barker and Davies. We've conceded none of the 20 shots attempted from outside the penalty area. That's good. Will Fish has won back possession more than any other player. Well, good going for Will Fish. We're doing very well in limiting the number of times the opposition touch the ball in the penalty area. That's good. We're getting a good number of touches of the ball in the opposition's penalty area. Great. And we're showing good touches to shots ratio when we get into the opposition's penalty area. Good. That's what we want to do. We are playing Woking in the Papa John's Pizza Trophy. We hopefully get to win a pizza at the end of the year. Wouldn't that be cool? Stuffed crust pepperoni. With extra cheese. Please. Fitness tests. These are the players who have passed tests but need to be monitored. Sam Campbell, Tristan de Bourne. Right, okay. We'll bear that in mind. Amanda, we can book ourselves a place in the third round today if we get this match right. Right, let's go for... How are we going to do this? We've got Sam Johnson in goal, got Dave Jones on the bench. Barker and Davies as our 2 starting players today. Okay, Iqbal and Webster. Why do we not have Tiedemann? Oh, because Tiedemann Mengi's not that fit. Okay, fair enough. We'll go with that. We'll go with that team. Would have liked a little bit more experience in the heart of defence with Gabango and that, but they're not fit, fully 100% fit, not worth risking them from the start. We need to introduce them towards the end of the game. We can do. Gillingham. I don't think they have anybody I recognise that I need to be worried about. Hopefully. Gillingham have lost in 5 in a row, so there's no excuses not to win here. Let's point the finger then. Right, midfielders. Boom. Attackers. Make me proud. Different body language. So we've won 3 games since our last defeat. So hopefully my tactical tweaks have been going well for me. Gillingham are not having a good run. 5 defeats on a row. probably the best time to play them, I think. Well, notification did I just get there? That was Kylian Mbappe will tell Paris Saint-Germain he will not be leaving the club under any circumstances this summer. We do have, I do believe, Harry Maguire going to West Ham for 30 million. And I believe Spurs have accepted a 100 million bid for Harry Kane from Bayern Munich. But early reports indicate that Harry Kane is going to reject the move. Harry Kane wants to stay at Spurs for another season, finish out his contract there, and hopefully score goals to break, like scoring records and stuff. Which means that could be interesting, because then there's a possibility that Kane will leave Spurs next year for nothing. Other footballing wonderful news today that has happened, as Davis puts us lovely 1-0 in front. Courtois, the Real Madrid goalkeeper, has torn his ACL. He's going to be obviously out of action for quite a while. After he has surgery for that. And apparently Real Madrid have contacted David De Gea, who is obviously available on a free transfer since his release from Man United. You may remember that David De Gea was going to be signed by Real Madrid back in 2015 during one of the transfer windows in the Premier League. But unfortunately, something went wrong with the fax details, and the fax didn't get sent or something, and the deal collapsed. I think United did it on purpose, but at the time, because Dave was playing really well back then, obviously, you know, 8 years later, things changed. And this year, Dave did not play so well, and he has now left.
He's having a look round.
That's what happens in football. So yeah, lots of strange things happening in the football world today. It seems as well that the Lionesses, Laura James, she's only been given one extra game ban by FIFA for stamping on that Nigerian player. So she's only going to miss the quarter-final and the semi-final should England get there. Which means if we do make it to the final in the Women's World Cup, she'll be able to play. Happy days. And yeah, that's about all the news that's happened in that brief little moment of time, that brief 5-10 minutes between me recording the last episode in this series and now. Dario Sarmiento has scored, but it's going to be disallowed.
Almost the perfect move to get going here. Almost the finish.
Well, I like the fact we've got a home tie. Gingerbread fans celebrate. All 3,202 in attendance today as we make another great FA Cup campaign. Third round. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Let's go all the way. We want to go to Wembley. Not much chance of that, I think. Papa John's, possibly. Papa John's, we could have a run. Depending how the draw goes, but you never know. I would like, I would like to have a go at the FA Trophy as well. If we're still allowed to play in that. If we're still allowed to play in the FA Trophy, I would like to get my trophy back that we lost last season.
That was somewhat errant.
Kidderminster. Was it Kidderminster Harriers? No, it wasn't Kidderminster Harriers. It was, I forgot now. We played him in the league like a week before when we thrashed him, and yet they somehow managed to turn us over in the final. Must have been complacency. Players must have turned up thinking they'd already got it in the bag and didn't put in the shift. You know? They lulled us into a false promise by deliberately playing bad at their place in the league. We obviously got it in our heads that they were rubbish. So our lads were like, yeah, we could beat them easy. And then they turned up and actually played in the final. And that was like, okay, that's not so good for us. Right, we are 2-0 up at half-time. Match is going pretty good. We've limited them just to 3 shots, none of which have been on target. I think Gillingham have got massive problems. I reckon they could have... They could have a manager about to be sacked, I think. Is my feelings.
Beautifully cute ball movement. With a searching ball.
Based on how...
Just doesn't give up.
These things tend to go in the footballing world. 5 defeats. Obviously in the league that will be. And then obviously going out of the FA Cup in the second round will not be doing the Gillingham boss any favours. Oh, Khalil. I just got a talking to from the ref for that one. Oh, no, he didn't. He got booked. He did get booked. Well done. Right, shall we make some changes? Let's bring on Salah Muhalid. Bring on Hamza Chowdhury. Miento's having a fairly decent game, but you know what? Can do better. Tristan de Bourne on the left. Probably do better. Hi Davies. Harry Barker. Campbell on for Barker. Max Corrie, Jared Wagstaff. We could bring Cabango on for Corrie. Skillen for Smith. And just make sure we've got fresh legs. 2-0. A 2-0 we should be okay.
Decent ball. Now then, it's in! Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position. Delivers the ball. Good position here. Oh, sweet as you like! He'll keep this alive. And he's managed to get to it. Picked him out. Time and space.
Bum, 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 bum. 3-0. There's Diallo. 4-0. I love it when my subs just come on and just suddenly decide to go, let's give him a selection headache for the next game. Because it's like, oh, why did I leave these players on the bench? Why? Oh, right. Not pinging off now. Everything's pinging off all of a sudden this afternoon. Every message, social media, everything's kicking off. I'm suddenly very in demand. I don't know why. Why do people want me on a Thursday afternoon? When I'm in the middle of recording stuff, why can't you get me on a quiet day? Hey? Instead of in the middle of a match. Oh, it's Money Lady from the club. Money Lady Anna Jackson is messaging me. What size did you order? Trying to work out our sizing. Oh, she's trying to order the new Grantham shirts. Let me just send her back a message. Yeah, because I don't know if I mentioned it in the first video or not, but I've ordered my new away shirt. And I had to do a special order because, unfortunately, large boy sizes, they don't keep in stock. And because all the football shirts these days seem to be this slim fit, I decided I needed one extra size than I currently have in the home shirt because it's just a little bit snug. And also, with winter coming, obviously, and most of our season being played sort of at the crappy time of year in the UK, here in England, I wanted a shirt that I could actually wear like a shirt like this. I could wear this and then me away shirt over the top of it, so I'm actually warm. But then I've got the actual away shirt on show, so I'm actually going to wear like this under my away shirt or my other top that I've got, the other Grantham top that I've got, the long sleeve Grantham top. I can wear that under it as well. And then I get to stay quite warm, but I can fully rep out the quality. Yeah, we won. Should be very happy. Oh, look at all this. Got Daily Mirror, The Athletic, Sporting Live, Talk Sport, BBC Radio 5 Live, Sky Sports News, BBC Radio Kent, the Football League Paper, ITV Sport, and ITV are here. Wow. You must be delighted with such an emphatic win. Today's results sees your team through to the next round of the competition. I don't look any further ahead than the next round. I don't care if that's a boring answer. It's true. It's true. You can't look beyond it because you just don't know who you're going to get in the draw. It's not like, say, like a World Cup or something where you can actually follow the brackets and work out potentially who you're going to play. It's a draw. Every round is a draw and it's completely random. Do love an early goal. Yes, I do. Kai Davies has been with you on your journey up the leagues. Just how important of a player has he been for the club? Yes. We're going to keep Kai Davies. Thank you very much. Stop trying. I hate it when the press keep trying to talk him into moving. He's not moving. He's here for life. He's here for life. He's a lifer. I will not let him leave before I leave the club. We got 67,000 for winning in the FA Cup second round. Oh my God. Imagine if Grantham Town got 67,000 in real life right now. That would change the course of our season somewhat, I would think. Davis could do with a little bit of a rest. Yes, he could. Diallo is on form as Grantham Town secure easy victory. Goals, yeah, he come off the bench and did really well. Oh. Praise his passing more than anything because he got the assist, which is pretty good. Iraq boss was studying Zidane Iqbal, ready for the next international friendlies and stuff and things. But now we go on then to play Woking in the Papa John's Pizza Trophy. I'm really looking forward to that. I am looking forward to that. Again, we don't have many days to wait because it's coming right up. Birmingham City cause a shock by knocking League One Exeter out of the FA Cup. Interesting. Woking, 1897 they were, 1887 we beat them. We were formed before they were, we were formed before they were. Youth Challenge Cup third round draw, that'd be interesting, see how our youth teams get. Right, FA Cup third round draw, let's do it then folks. Tottenham Hotspur versus Burnley. Preston North End versus Hull City. Birmingham City versus Arsenal. Norwich City versus Blackpool. Luton Town versus Coventry City. Grantham Town at home versus Blackburn Rovers. Stoke City versus Everton. Cardiff City versus Aston Villa. Bolton Wanderers versus Kings Lynn Town or Carlisle United. Newcastle versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Nottingham Forest versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Peterborough United versus Southampton. Stevenage versus Swansea City. Watford versus Milton Keynes Dons. Man United versus Gateshead or Bradford City. Burton Albion versus AFC Bournemouth. Brentford versus Fulham. Sheffield Wednesday versus Barnsley. Queen's Park Rangers versus Colchester United. Stockport County versus Cheltenham Town. Crystal Palace versus Sunderland. Shrewsbury Town versus Reading. Bromley versus Forest Green Rovers. Plymouth versus Ipswich Town. Leeds United versus Huddersfield Town. Manchester City versus West Ham United. West Bromwich Albion versus Chelsea. Portsmouth versus Leicester City. Wrexham versus Middlesbrough. Bristol City versus Rotherham United. Sheffield United versus Millwall. Wycombe Wanderers versus Liverpool. And that's your FA Cup third round draw, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a nice game against Blackburn Rovers. That is going to be played on Wednesday, the 16th of December. Has been moved. Yes, Northampton game has been brought forward, sorry, because of the game with Blackburn. So we've actually now got an extra game in before Christmas. Training. Right, we have got to make some changes to our training schedule because we now have 2 matches, Wednesday and Saturday. Grantham Town under 21s enjoy a big win over Billericay Town under 21. 7-0. Wow. That's a bit of a pasting. Wednesday, Saturday. 1 match Saturday. Yep, that's fine. I also think I managed to crack something as well recently. Playing around with some settings in the game. I finally managed, I think, to stop my scouts from creating their own scouting assignments. And I think they now just do one assignment. All of them are working on the same assignment now rather than whatever they feel like. But if I go into scouting and I go in, yeah, we've only got UK and Ireland now. And we've got no recommendations. No players have been found. We've got 50 players in progress. Looking at. But, I mean, I'm asking them to find players with, what is it? 2.5 star minimum current potential and 3.5 star minimum potential. Minimum current ability, minimum potential ability. So I want 3.5 star minimum players for the future. Okay. And that's what we're looking for, ladies and gents. So I don't know if there is any new players. There are a few. Brandon Williams, look, Celtic. But they're things we can look at later on in January when the transfer windows are open again. The main thing today is we get through the pizza trophy and then we go on and figure out what games I'm then going to bring you. Probably the Boxing Day game because we play Salford on Boxing Day, so I'll probably bring you Salford's Boxing Day game. We'll do a festive episode again this year, I think, because we haven't done the festive times. I've gone through 2 suggestions in the scouting, but I don't think any of this just warranted scouting. I would like to bring to your attention the highest rated player, Marcos Calabria. Know what I need to do? I need to go to staff, responsibility scouting. Take control of that. Provide scout feedback. Is Brendan McFarlane? Yes. Opposition reports? Yes. That's fine. Yeah. I've taken the job of assigning scouts because I think that's where it was going wrong before and why they kept scouting like Vanarama League and Championship and League One rather than just everybody focus on the whole of the UK and Ireland. Don't worry about what league, just do the whole of the UK and Ireland and give us a scout report on every single player. Which I know is a lot of work, but, you know, scouts have only one job. It's their only job. And they're being paid well for it, so why not have them? They get to go and watch a load of matches for free. And, you know, stay in some nice Premier Inns up and down the country. Why wouldn't they? We need to give matey boy Travers a bit of a game. Player of the month, Grantham Town player in player of the week. Barker named player as player of the month. I haven't put no around. You've done well, Barker. Young player of the month went to Barker as well. Oh my God, Barker wins both trophies. Barker scoops. And I won manager of the month. Yay! Happy days. Kareem Jones. Oh, I'll tell you what, our reserves clean up. They do. In the United Counties League. Right then, Woking it is. Coming up in Papa John's Pizza Trophy. Second round. I'm feeling good. I am feeling good about things. I'm pleased with how things are going. A lot of players are getting a little bit tired though. We've got lots of injury risks, match fatigue and stuff. We might need to do a bit more rotating in the new year. Start doing some squad rotation. Ten Hag was manager of the month for Man United. Curiosity. In the old leagues, where are Man United? So in League 2, no, competitions, please. There, Sky Bet League 2. Sky Bet League 1, Derby atop of League 1. Wrexham, Gillingham, Barrow, Accrington, Stanley in the relegation zone. Okay. Championship, we've got Fulham, Bristol, Luton, Leeds, Crystal Palace and Stoke. Got Reading, Bolton and Peterborough United in the relegation. And then in the Premier League, Arsenal are top of the Premier League. That's interesting. Man City, Villa 3rd, United 4th, Chelsea, Newcastle, Tottenham, Liverpool down in 8th, Everton in 9th, Forest in 10th. That's not bad going. Watford, Brentford, Sheffield United in the relegation zone. We are spending 12k per week less on player wages than allowed under financial fair play, so we could actually spend more money. But I'm doing a very good job of controlling the budgets. I'm going to decline to attend the recruitment meeting. Because again, I'd rather just look at scout reports and stuff nearer the time. No good telling me now because I'll forget. Tell me when the window's open on the day the window opens and then come and tell me who I should be buying. Okay? That's the draw for the English Football League Trophy Southern 3rd round is made today. Okay. Let's see. 3rd round. Carlton or Wycombe Wanderers versus Brighton or Wimbledon. Crawley or Walsall versus Cardiff or Tottenham under-21s. West Ham United under-21s or Arsenal under-21s versus Swindon Town or Brentford. Grantham Town at home versus Millwall or Bristol Rovers. Notice I said Grantham Town at home, because I'm not accepting any possibility of Woking beating us. Right then, lads. Let's go do a football. Let's go do a football. Right, we need to give Kai Davis a rest, apparently. I'd like to give Mark Travers a game. Kai Davis is on the bench. We're going to take him off. We're going to rest him. And we're going to go with... No, Joe Bryan has red carded. Joe Bryan cannot play. Fiorini can come on. But yes, we'll risk it without Davis today. We are going to put Ben Cabango in for Wagstaff. Tegan Mengi can come in for Fish. He's a more experienced player. Hamza Chowdhury can come in for Corrie. Yeah, I'm quite liking that. So let's go. Let's go. Come on, lads. Time for warming up. Go. Papa John's Trophy. Not a lot of fans. Literally, only the main stand has got anybody in it. Where's all you East Stand originals? Where are you all? Let's be having you.
And that has put a halt to things. Coaxed through there. Strong standing block. Plays the long game. Chance here. out wide and in space. Bludgeoned forward. Now then. It's come through. Deals with it. Crosses in a low one. Corner.
$562 in attendance. Wow. That is poor.
That's good vision.
Compared to the attendances we have been having,
flick.
that is poor.
Lost the ball there, great tackle. No time to dwell on the ball. And back to the keeper they go.
Tell you what I would be doing
In hot pursuit.
if I was in charge of the club, right? I'd find the names of all the freaking fans, the Grantham fans, who haven't turned up for today's game, and I'd make sure they go on a ban list so they don't get tickets for the next round or the rounds after. If you can't support us in every game, you don't support us at all.
Constantly looking to look up.
Sorry, you want to watch football on a Saturday afternoon? Well, you're going to have to go to Araby then, because you didn't turn up for the last game. It's no good you coming moaning.
Right approach, isn't it? Oh, good read. Efficiently done. Measured pass. He has spurned it. That's good vision. Is as far as they're going to go. Played. They're playing with more zest. Now they look to press on. Oh, he saved it! Towards the flank.
Half time, it's 0-0. Let's go. I mean, I feel like that's a fairly strong team up front. The ball, maybe a little bit. We might need to bring on Sarmiento.
It's quite a run. And he's there to clear it. Whipped it again.
Done with an overhead kick from Campbell there.
What can they make of it? It's a clever pass. Trying to pick him out on the left here. Oh, and he crosses it in low. Fighting to keep hold of it here. Clever pass. Ball into space. What a great pass.
Barker!
Chance!
He's offside. Linesman, give us a break. There's only 500 fans here.
Face with the keeper. Quick glance at goal.
Right, we're going to make some changes. Probably ain't going to be able to make it for this corner. Sorry. Not Iqbal. There's Fiorini. Sarmiento. Wagstaff. We haven't got Joe Bryan, have we? Because he's suspended. Bay Barker is completely spent up front. We're going to have to bring Ogawagawu on. Might bring Wilkes on for Diallo because he's not really doing much. Don't really have anyone who can play. Oh, we could. Well, actually, no, we could bring Skillian on. But then we kind of lose out on a captain. We don't really have captain material, do we? Left on the pitch. We're just going to run with that. Try to score the winning goal, lads. Come on. 25 minutes. Oh!
It is a whisker high.
Off the crossbar and over. Going to go penalties and stuff, is it, this match? Wagstaff. And ball. Oh, Dario.
Swung over. And that has been cleared. And
Ori,
again now,
Fiorini,
that into space.
Wilkes, Gillen, Fiorini, back to Skillen, Wilkes. Should have been in the bottom corner. Penalties it is then. Right. Not feeling very good about this. Right, here we go then. Campbell's going to take the first penalty.
Now maximum drama. Nerves, what nerves?
Travers. Come on, Travers.
Ball on the spot. Can he?
No. No. Come on, Wilkes.
He'll know exactly where he wants to put it.
Right down the middle.
Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper.
That was a good penalty.
Okay, get set.
Oh, Fiorini. He's missed. Come on, Travers. We need you to make some saves, mate. Come on.
And puts the ball down. Saved it.
Yes. Straight at him, and the keeper's like, thank you. You never have an easier save than that, I don't think.
Who will blink first?
Come on, Wagstaff. Oh, off the crossbar. I feel like we're going to be unlucky in this tournament. Oh. We have to score now, and then we have to save theirs. The Waggleboro. Yes. Now, keeper, if you really want to get first team football, mate, and convince me that you're the man to be the first team goalkeeper, you have to save this. You have to save this. If you don't save this, then don't come to me whinging about not playing enough games in the future, because you will not play in the future. Didn't even dive the right way, did you? Did you? Well. That didn't go to plan, did it? I was looking nicely ahead to a nice home tie against Millwall or whoever it was. And instead we've been beaten at home on bloody penalties. Despite the fact that we had an XG of 2.52 and they had an XG of 0.26. I mean, admittedly, having that goal of Barker's disallowed did not help. Oh. I'm furious. The fact we went to penalties is bad enough, but to lose, do better. That game should not have gone to penalties. Based on our XG. Oh dear. Is there going to be a press conference? At least the reserves won against Kimberley Miners. Hey, look at that. We did have a strong chance of maybe going on to win the competition, definitely. I just don't know what to say. Oh, he wants me to discuss team talks, does he? Well, Sam Campbell. You need to stop questioning my managerial ability like this. It's very unprofessional on your part. I don't care how I come across, something needs to be said. Pound fist. The fact that you're still questioning me. Oh, he's furious now, is he? Oh, well. It's had a catastrophic impact on Campbell's morale. Well. A 17-year-old kid comes to me telling me how to do my job. A 17-year-old kid that knows nothing and has no experience in life comes to me telling me how to do my role. It's a good job he did. He's lucky he left with his head still on his shoulders. He's lucky. I've been in a good mood. Catch me on a bad day, Sam Campbell. See what happens to you. Right then, ladies and gents. We've sadly come to the end of today's video, I know. And we've ended again. It seems like we have a trend at the minute where we keep ending videos on defeats. I don't know what to say about that. Apart from, we must do better. We must be better. Right then, ladies and gents. I will see you back in a few days' time for another video. We will probably be doing the Christmas and New Year fixtures because I feel like in the last couple of seasons we've missed that because I've been streaming more than I've been videoing, whereas this season we're only doing all videos. There are no streams of Football Manager at the minute because I want to do it all with you guys here on YouTube. So I will see you back here in a few days' time. But for now, from me, take care of yourselves, everybody. Stay safe. Cheerio.